What's up, Big Risk Syndicate, and welcome back to the channel and back to another video. So I made a reel of this watch a couple days ago, and I had some jabroni jumping in on the comments talking about why would I buy a Chinese homage to, an Omega Seamaster. And I was like, not everybody's finances are the same. Not everybody's priorities are the same. I'm not, me as a grown man, I'm not going to tell another man how to spend his money, right? If you buy something, you like it, I love it. If it makes you happy, do that. I have kids. I like vacationing. I like, customizing my truck. So, I mean, it is what it is. Also, too, if I was to mess this watch up, break it, to get stolen, for on the website right now, they're having a flash sale. You can get this watch for $119, and this is the watch. It is the SD1957 from Steeldive. It apparently is an homage to a Omega Seamaster, which was used in the Bond movie No Time to Die. But quick wrist check. I have the Addies dive. I'm pretty sure this is a homage or something. Some smart ass is gonna be in the comments. Oh, why would I buy that when I get my Shut up, you pinky finger up mother. Anyway, don't get me started. Before I even knew what an Omega Seamaster was, any of that, when I saw this watch on AliExpress, I was like, I love the aesthetic of that watch. I love the way it looks. I love the bezel on it. I love the fake patina. It looks antique. The antique. I loved everything about it. I was like, I got to get that watch. So, yeah, I bought one. I actually got this one off of eBay because before this flash sale, this watch was like close to $200. So right now, I mean, that's the time to buy right now if you want one. But their flash sale ends in 2 days. So yeah, you got 2 days to get you one of these. But when I got this watch, so there's a watch in its entirety. I don't know how close I can get to the camera, but yeah. So it's got their logo at the top, Steeldive's, automatic, 300 meters, 1,000 feet, which we know my big ass ain't getting no deeper than 20 feet with like 2 seconds and I'm floating to the top. It's 42 on their website. It says 42.5 millimeter wide without the crown. It's almost 50 millimeters case length and has a lug to lug of 20 millimeters. I really wish this would have been 22 millimeters, but apparently, the Seamaster is only 20 millimeters, so they try to make it more, exact. But the Omega Seamaster also has a helium escape valve right here, and I'm glad this does not have that. You're never going to do saturation diving with this. There's some other watches that made their homage to the Seamaster, and they have that, and to me it just throws I don't like it. So this is the one I went with. It has a screw down crown, to keep it watertight. It's got their little insignia on it. That's cool. That's cool. It has a screw down case back, which you can't really see because it's covered up by the NATO. Let's see if I can get this to push through. You can see their logo on there a little bit. It doesn't have an exhibition case back, but that's fine. I didn't get to look at the back of it, you know what I mean? So I put it on this NATO strap after looking at it, and people, oh, it's got the Bond straps. And then I started looking at Bond. Why was Bond? But yeah, that's when I found out, this was in the Omega was in No Time to Die. And this is the NATO that he wore in the movie. So I went on Amazon and ordered one. When I got the watch, it came on this bracelet. And when I was trying to get the push pin out so I could put the NATO in, these big ass Shrek hands of mine, man, it's a nice fold over clasp. It's got plenty of micro adjustments. It's got 7 micro adjustments. And I even had it set in the middle, and I still had to take a link out for it to fit my wrist. But I end up boogering this thing and snapping the pin, trying to get that push pin out to get this out of there so I can put the NATO on it. So I'm gonna see how much another bracelet is. If it's more than $60, I'm just gonna buy another watch, and then I'll have. There's another reason why to buy a Chinese Homage watch to the Omega. You can buy multiple. I looked up the price of an Omega Seamaster, $6,500. Suck my ass cheek. No, this is $120. You get a stainless steel case. You get a ceramic bezel. You get sapphire glass. You get a workhorse of a movement, an NH35, which micro brands and even Casio is using an NH35 in their new, automatic movement watch. So the NH35 is a workhorse. You're getting a Seiko on the inside. It checks all the boxes for me. Why do I need to spend $6,500? I can get this. I can buy 3 of these. I can have one on a NATO, one on a mesh, one on a bracelet. Like, dude, kick rocks. I can't. One thing I can't stand is a purist, and I can't stand a pinky finger up mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can kick rocks with that crap. So right now, $119 at Steeldive. You got 2 days. This will be out tomorrow on Wednesday. So I think Thursday will be your cutoff day. So, yeah, I would definitely get this on. I'm thinking about ordering me another one just to have as a backup, or I'll keep one on a bracelet, one on. You know what I'm saying? I got choices, baby. Gotta love choices. So, yeah, this is a certified go. Let me put this on my wrist so you can see what it looks like. So this is a 46 millimeter Addy's dive. So get this off of here. Also too, I found these rubber, I don't know if they're FKM silicone, but these rubber bracelet straps. This has a very short, it's 46 millimeters, so the case size is 40, but it doesn't have, it's nowhere near the length of this, right? So you lose some, see how it mounts in the back? Even with that small of a case length, those straps still fit my wrist, and they're super comfortable. So let's get this on my wrist so you can see what I'm talking about with the wrist presence of the 42 millimeter. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. I don't like doing the double pass on my NATOs because it puts too much bulk to me. I don't like the way that feels. So I do the over and under. Boy, you can hear that thing sinking down. Get it all popped up in there. Yo. So there it is on wrist. Yeah. Like, I just love the aesthetic of that. And it feels comfortable. And it does have lume. It has a C3 super luminous. It's green. Apparently it's Swiss. And I've seen other videos, reviews of this watch, and they're talking about how because of the yellow or something, like it doesn't last long. Yeah, it doesn't last long on video. So that's not real world. In real world, you're not hitting this with a UV light and then, going into a dark room. That's not real world. So I can wear this outside, being under these LED lights, being, and I'll wear this, I've already wore this to bed a few times, and me being diabetic, I usually have to get up at least once in the middle of the night to go use the restroom, and hours later you can still see this watch. You can still see the indices. So in a real world situation, you can still see the lume, and I can see what time it is. It's not very dark. I mean, it's not very bright, right? But it's bright enough for you to see it. So that's a real world situation. But the loom on this, I'll get a photo of it and I'll light it up and put it in the dark so you can see it and post it right here. Yup. So that's it. And I mean, what else? What else do you need? It checks all the boxes. It's budget friendly, $120 right now. Sapphire crystal, NH35 movement, screw down crown, screw down case back, stainless steel case. It looks good on a NATO. It looks good on this mesh bracelet. I had this on yesterday. It comes with, the quick connect pins, whatever you want to call them. This is a certified go, bro. Like, don't rain on other people's parade because they want to sport, what they like. I mean, like, how dare you, like, bruh, come on. Don't be that guy. Don't be the pinky finger up guy. But that's going to be the end of the video. Hopefully the audio is better in this one because I've been really working my butt off to try to get that right. So, I appreciate y'all checking in. Drop a comment, drop a like, hit a follow. Anybody else got some big old hog, wrists like mine or bigger? Send them my way. Let them. I'll try and get some reviews on some some better straps. I'll post the Amazon link to these because these are phenomenal. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. Y'all take it out. Don't let nobody run on your parade. Don't let nobody steal your shine. If you're happy, I'm happy. If you love it, I love it. Right? So do what's within your budget. Don't overspend on something because somebody, oh, you should buy this. No, you shut the hell up. I'm gonna buy what I want. How about that? So y'all take it out. Y'all take it out. Y'all check it out. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.